Nursing homes have been at the epicenter of the pandemic for certain. The virus is blamed for half of the Georgia's COVID deaths have happened inside these facilities. 1/3 of U.S. deaths from the virus are within these nursing homes. The White House is now calling for aggressive testing in all of these homes. Governor Kemp says in Georgia that's already been happening for weeks with the help of the National Guard.
They have tested 46% of nursing home residents and 24% of the staff at those facilities. We estimate that there are 46,000 people who still need to be tested. In total, the Guard has tested 142 nursing homes, and they continue to move forward like they have with their infection control mission until that mission is complete.
Georgia's Department of Public Health is tracking cases at nursing homes and assisted living communities with 25 beds or more. Their most recent report shows more than 4,500 residents have tested positive for COVID-19. 744 of them have died, and more than 1,900 staff members have tested positive for the virus.